Alright, this is Team Genesis again with the derpy Karakuris that nobody understands why they work. Okay, and it's Joel, go.
Okay, first off, double Shinkuro acts as a bit of a wall, and it's good for syncing with some other stuff that's in my deck that people don't know why it's there. Then I've got Inashichi, obvious, search for a card.
Just the one.
I've only got one because I've only got one. Double Ninishi.
Only two?
Yeah.
What?
It's been working like this.
Okay, sorry.
Double Ninishi because I tend to bring back from the grave a lot as well, so I can just reuse the same Ninishis, and I've got my Avarice in here as well. Obviously, second normal summon, sync straight off for Beret. Nishipachi, just the one because I honestly don't use its effect that much because I tend to have Beret out anyway, and I get to draw off it with Beredo anyways. Triple Nisamu, searches through deck, goes to defense, so I don't really take damage unless I'm against piercers, and I hate piercers. And just I can double cut it for searches as well. Any Karakuri, so it works. Triple Kuik because bringing back from the grave. And with me changing my opponent's battle positions, usually something doesn't have enough to get over both attack and defense. So, double Seisons, 4-star tuner, and it's awkward to get rid of off the field sometimes. Hyper tend to just sink straight off. Don't really use it that much. Then Nanashik, bring out with Beret or Beredo to sync with Shinkuro or a level 3. Blowback because Blowback and Nostalgia and syncing with Shinkuro. 2 Showdown Castle because changing my opponent's battle position works a hell of a lot, especially with Kuik. I get to not use my Beret effect and save it for something that I want. If it gets destroyed, I usually special summon a Shogun from my grave, or I'll just set a Showdown Castle on top of a Showdown Castle for more synchro.
Where you going?
She goes all Cash Cachet, 2 of them, search my deck, and change battle position, which can get me draw power off some stuff. No explanation, MST. Just MST. 2 Gearbox, because when some of mine are going to defense, 3000 defense usually for Kuik, or making my monsters ram over theirs, so I can actually live for a while. Only 1 Anatomy because I tend to have Beredo for draw power anyway, and it wasn't consistent before. Gold Dust because gold dusting a Shogun onto a Shogun is just game, straight off.
Well, it's not, but...
If it's a direct attack with a Shogun and gold dust onto a Shogun, that is game, pretty much. Reborn. Runaway Karakuri, negate my effects and boost by 1000. Ram over a lot and my monsters don't go to defense. 2 assembly lines, because being able to bring back a lot from the grave, plus that little bit of boost helps sometimes. Heavy Storm.
Enough said.
Just Heavy Storm. Mirror Force. Wabaku. I don't have to explain my traps really. Solemn Wishes because I draw a fuckload in this deck, and I've managed to gain myself like 2000 life points a turn before, and 1000 usually every turn. 7 Tools. This to fuck up other people's graves, and I tend to bring back whatever I got rid of with Kuik anyway. Just remove from play some stuff from their grave. It's useful as hell. Scrap Iron. Bottomless, obviously. Karakuri Clock works with Shinkuro and the fact that I switch to defense, and the fact that I tend to leave things in defense, as well with Cash Shed to negate their stuff, spells and traps. And extra, got Utopia, because almost all my deck is level 4s. Catasta, because goes with the whole machine boosting crap and instant destruction on a lot of things. Ancient Fairy Dragon, because destroy my field spell, special summon from grave, gain 1000 life points, get another field spell and just reuse the field spell. Black Rose, wipe the field, blow up my field spell, special summon from grave afterwards. And because it's Black Rose, RDA, Beat Stick, and if they end up Beat Stick and Berets can switch them to defense, so I can just wipe their field. Thought Ruler Ice Fiend, just Thought Ruler. Stardust, negation. Colossal Fighter is a pretty good wall, and if I'm against any warriors. Field Marshal, because sometimes people just start setting things, forcing me to use Beret's effect. If I got Field Marshal, I don't have to use Beret. Decisive Armor, just because I can. Blackwinged against burn decks, because burn decks can mess up a lot. 2 Berets, 2 Beredos, because they're staple in Karakuris, that's what they mostly go around. And I've sided that as well as 3 Proto Cyber Dragons. Just machines annoy me that aren't mine.